Here's just a small tip when we replace the shock absorbers on this Volvo S60 2001 to 9. Many aftermarket shock absorbers don't have that plastic bracket here. You know, the genuine one has a plastic bracket and you just cannot swap it. It just breaks all the time. And also it's pretty hard to remove the guy from that bracket. Maybe use some grease, but it's actually important to get something to fix this ABS cable in there. The reason for this is that if you look the way it goes to the sensor, it just rubs here, and as you steer the wheels left and right, especially once you city driving, this cable will just rub against this spindle or hub part here. And I got the owner on the forum that he got the ABS check light, and then upon checking, there are other checks for sure for an ABS light, but one of them, he at the end he found that the wire here was completely damaged, and they had to replace the sensor. So again, secure this guy here. Let me just show what I'll do. I will just get a small wire, and you need to secure it by this rubber part, not by the cable itself. This is how it looks. So basically just pass a wire through one of those holes, pull it from somewhere else, and wrap it around this rubber stuff. The idea is just to keep this guy tight in there, not loose, and perhaps at the same position where the original bracket sits. Let me just check the wire also so it doesn't touch here. It would just stay a little bit far away from the arm. Also notice it makes a loop here so as to clear the end link. It will just, maybe you want to check to turn the wheel on the other way, and check it does have a gap in here. So yeah, now it's sitting very nicely. It's not really a big deal if you have to replace the sensor. Just get a used one from the junkyard. But what's really important when you maybe undo one from the junkyard or you replace yours is you remove the top small bolt, but never ever pull on the wire itself to pull it from there, because you will damage the wire inside. It won't show, but it will be damaged. Always get a flat screwdriver and go on top of the axle. You notice the sensor comes down a little bit. You notice this small black round piece, and always with the flat screwdriver just pry upwards to pop up the sensor from there. That's how you remove it. Let me just show you where's the sensor if you need to replace it inside the engine bay with the connector, electrical one. This is the sensor connector, right one, front on the inside the car, and the wire just goes there. Has a couple of clips, and this is your left front side one. Not sure about the rear ones. I know the front wires are interchangeable, no problems. It's just a matter of length of the wire, but I think the wire is long enough for both. But if I remember well, they have different part numbers because the wires are kind of different, but it's just a matter of part numbers then. Notice on this other side, the aftermarket shock absorber strut has a metal bracket actually. So that's a metal one there. And as you perhaps know, these are super hard to just push that the rubber piece inside the bracket. So what I do is just I remove it from there. I get a pry bar. I will just basically enlarge that opening, just pry downwards, then make that opening a little bit wider. Honestly, I don't know why they put it so hard in there, but yeah.